Hi, welcome to Story Time at the Massanutten Regional Library. I'm Ms. Mary Jo, and I have some more tales for you today. It's part of our summer reading program, Tales and Tales. And both of these stories are about being in the water or at the beach. So the first one happens actually at a swimming pool. Have you been swimming this summer sometime? This is about a little boy named Jabari, and he's learning how to swim and how to jump off the diving board. It's called Jabari Jumps. It's written by Gaia Cornwall. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, 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 and then they dove down, 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 splash. Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's a scary thing, isn't it, going off the diving board? It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes, if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out, and as far as he could see, he felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees, and then he sprang up, up, off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up, whoosh. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. And there he goes again. And that's the end. All right. That was pretty exciting, wasn't it? Jumping off the diving board for the first time. This next story is about a little boy at the beach one day with his dad. It's called A Beach Tale by Karen Lynn Williams. And let's see what happens at the beach. Swish, swoosh, Gregory drew a lion in the sand. A sea lion? Dad asked. A sandy lion, Gregory said. Sandy needs a tail, said Dad. Gregory picked up his sturdy drawing stick. Don't go in the water and don't leave Sandy, Dad said. I won't, said Gregory. Dad sat down on the dolphin towel under the blue umbrella. Swish, swoosh. Gregory drew a tail. He did not go in the water, and he did not leave Sandy. Sandy's tail got longer and longer until Gregory came to a purple jellyfish. He made a loop around the gooey blob. So did Sandy's tail. Swish, swoosh. Gregory came to the mound of an old castle washed smooth by the waves. He went up and over and down, so did Sandy's tail. But Gregory did not go in the water, and he did not leave Sandy. Sandy's tail got longer and longer until Gregory came to a horseshoe crab. He made a zigzag, a zig, and then a zag around that old crab's pointer. Sandy's tail went zigzag too. Swish, swoosh. Gregory came to a giant hole. Gregory went down and up. So did Sandy's tail. Sandy's tail got longer until Gregory saw a tiny ghost crab scurry sideways into his dark, round hole. Gregory went round and round the hole. Sandy's tail went round and round too. But Gregory did not go in the water, and he did not leave Sandy. Swish, swoosh. Gregory wrote his nickname, G-R-E-G, Greg. Sandy's tail got longer. Suddenly, a wave snuck up onto the sand. It tickled Gregory's toes. Gregory jumped back and traced the lacy wave line. Sandy's tail made a wavy line, too. But Gregory did not go in the water, and he did not leave Sandy. Swish, swoosh. Sandy's tail got longer and longer until Gregory came to a jetty. He heard a loud roar. Gregory looked up. A giant wave splashed on the rocks. The spray splashed Gregory. He turned around to look for Dad. Uh-oh. What now? Can't see his dad, can he? Swish, swoosh. Gregory followed Sandy's tail. He followed the wavy line. Swish, swoosh. He traced his nickname backward. G-E-R-G. He went around and around the deep, dark ghost crab hole. Swish, swoosh. He went down into the giant hole and up again. Zig and then zag. He went around the horseshoe crab's pointer. Uh-oh. Gregory looked down at the beach. No Sandy. No Dad on the dolphin towel under the blue umbrella. But Gregory saw the mound of the old castle washed smooth by the waves. Swish, swoosh. He went up and over and down. There was Sandy's tail in a loop around the gooey purple jellyfish. Swish, swoosh. Gregory followed the loop, and then he came to Sandy. Uh-oh. Gregory looked up. There was the blue umbrella. There was the dolphin towel. Dad waved. Sandy has a long tail, he said. I didn't go in the water, Gregory said. But Sandy got wet, he added. Dad held Gregory's hand. Let's get wet, too. So I think they were going in the water. And that's the end. Thanks for listening to those stories. We'll see you next time. Bye.